The Silent Carnival. The small town of Willow Creek was never the same after that fateful night. It started with a sense of excitement and curiosity, as the townsfolk woke up to find a sprawling carnival set up on the outskirts of town. The colorful tents and twinkling lights were a beacon of joy and entertainment, promising a welcome respite from the daily grind. But as people began to venture towards the carnival, they were met with an unsettling silence. There was no music, no laughter, no chatter of excited crowds. The only sound was the creaking and groaning of the rides, which seemed to move on their own, as if propelled by some unseen force. The Ferris wheel rotated lazily, its seats rocking back and forth like empty cradles. The merry-go-round spun round and round, its painted horses galloping in silence. The tilt-a-whirl creaked and groaned, its cars swinging wildly, but devoid of screams of delight. As the day wore on, curiosity turned to concern. People began to whisper among themselves, wondering what kind of carnival this was. Where were the carnival workers, the barkers, the games and prizes, the food vendors? But it was the rides that were the most unsettling. They seemed to be waiting, patiently, for riders. And once someone stepped into a ride, they never came back. At first it was just kids, thrilled to explore the strange carnival. But as the hours passed, adults began to disappear as well. People went in, but they never came out. The townsfolk were paralyzed with fear. They didn't know what to do. The authorities were called, but they were just as baffled. The carnival seemed to be alive. As night fell, the carnival lights began to pulse and flicker, casting an otherworldly glow over the deserted streets. The silence was oppressive, punctuated only by the creaking and groaning of the rides. One brave soul, a young journalist named Sarah, decided to investigate. She ventured into the carnival, determined to uncover its secrets. But as she walked through the deserted midway, she felt an eerie presence watching her. The rides seemed to be waiting for her, their seats rocking invitingly. Sarah made her way to the Ferris wheel, her heart pounding in her chest. She reached out to climb into a seat, but as she did, the ride lurched to life, spinning round and round with a loud, creaking groan. And then, she was gone. The townsfolk searched for Sarah, but she was never found. The carnival remained, a monolith of mystery and terror, its rides spinning and twirling, waiting for the next victim. As the days passed, the carnival became a dark legend, a haunted place that seemed to draw people